It was early in fall when we rounded the Cape Horn. The wind was blowing with a hauntingly moan. My ship was at anchor. Her timbers were creaking. My shipmates were sleeping, and me all alone. I looked out to sea. What I saw did amaze me. I had to look twice to believe my own eyes, for there right before me was a beautiful mermaid singing so sweetly to the stars in the sky. Oh, her skin was so white as an oyster. Her tail was so green as the sea. Her lips were so red as sea coral, and her voice, it was calling to me. Her song was so tempting, I could stand it no longer. I jumped off of my ship and into the waves. I swam like a dolphin to the song of my maiden. I threw out my arms and kicked out my legs. Then all at once I caught the sea's fury. It lashed at my face and swallowed my head. I took a deep breath as the waves pulled me under. I said a quick prayer, then waited on death. Just when I thought there was no hope for living, my mermaid had come and filled me with air. She grabbed my chest tight as we broke for the surface, our bodies entangled in her long flowing hair. We swam and we played alone in the moonlight. We hugged and we kissed till we said our goodbyes. I placed my cross of silver around her sweet bosom. She kissed me once more, then swam away with the tide. It's been many a year since I told this sad story, thinking I was just an old fool too long at sea. And then one day, she stood right before me, painted on canvas in an old harbor tavern in southern Chile. Oh, her skin was so white as an oyster. Her tail was so green as the sea, with a bright cross of silver hung down her sweet bosom. I knew my true love had returned to me. So now every day I sit in this tavern and gaze at the one I once held in my arms, still lost in a dream, alone in the moonlight, in a warm autumn's night around the Cape Horn.